Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another Impossible Creatures World Cup live cast. I'm Will. I'm joined on the couch by Will.
Hi, Will. How you doing, Will?
Wow, we're like Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. We've got a great game lined up tonight. We've got Romania-Italy against Scotland. Scotland, one of the highest seeds in the tournament. Romania-Italy, not a low seed either. Very excited to see how this goes. I've heard of a lot of strategies from both teams, and I think we're going to be in for a bit of a show. What do you think, Will?
I'm looking forward to this. Like Matt and Dom, I don't want to say dark horses, but definitely one of the teams have the potential to win this whole tournament.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Romania, Italy has Kiki, and Kiki is well, he's the number one seed in, or he's the number one ranked player in the 1v1 tournament, or in the 1v1 leaderboard, I should say. So there's definitely potential for like Kiki and Marco to just roll the game. Like Marco's played out of the skin as well this tournament, so you definitely can't
Absolutely.
rule them out.
Absolutely. Now I might just jump onto see what Team Romania Italy has to say because they normally have some fun stuff to say before a game. So I'll be right back. Romania Italy,
Fuck
how's it going?
me.
Oh, anxious to get started. I see.
Okay,
What have you got to say
what
to
can I
Team
do?
Scotland? This is for the
Turn off
recording.
the lag switch, please.
Okay, that's a good start. I was really hoping for some shit talk.
Yeah, I already told Matt I want my orange back,
Okay, that's good.
and he will give it to me after this game.
Alrighty. Best of luck, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Matt, fighting words from Kiki. We're about to get started. Just anything you want to let the Romania Italy team know beforehand.
I don't think so.
Oh shit! Did he just?
I mean,
Did he just?
maybe it would be a better question to ask the teams on the other side of the bracket who they're preparing for.
Okay. Best of luck. We're about to get this started. See you on the other side.
All right. Marcus on 0. That's bizarre.
Uh-oh.
Definitely has potential.
He has dropped.
Hey,
He's switching
Marco,
from
well, are we restarting this replay?
Nah, bud.
Oh, this recording. Oh, we're keeping going.
Well,
Okay.
why would we do
All right.
that?
Well, I was just talking about the different teams and the different players, so I'm going to keep going. Feel free to add anything that you'd
Yeah, hit
like
me with it.
to. Kiki and Marco, obviously, Kiki being, again, more of a macro kind of player like Matt. Marco's always been seen as someone who does, like, funky stuff like 3-rod, 4-rod level 2s, kind of maybe gimmicky almost strategies, I guess. But in the tournament, he's been playing like much better. He's been playing to support his team. He's been
Well,
really synergizing well with Kiki.
I think the thing to remember about Marco is he didn't play for like 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
And he doesn't have that much experience, but he's got a lot of spirit. And he's learned really fast within this tournament.
Yeah, hugely. That's one of the things I've really flagged about this tournament is the improvement of certain players in this tournament. Now, I don't know if that's because of the inherent 2v2 setting of it, and maybe there's more team play, or maybe opposing teams are playing differently to how they play in normal team games. But like you've seen, like Marcus come on a massive bit, Fate's come on hugely.
That's true.
Ryan
yeah.
obviously, like Ryan for me has been probably one of the players of the tournament in terms of how much he's come on, in my opinion.
I don't know. Ryan's always been good, but it is always good to see it. I think a lot of the thing is, firstly, there's some stakes, right? You can't lose in the World Cup, but also because all the games have been recorded, players have had a really good chance to see how their gameplay is treated by commentators, and they've also had a good chance to see, like, mutts and snipers and black tigers play.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And generally, I think because we've had the same commentators too, you're getting the same feedback on players like Mutt and Sniper, who are obviously the higher tier players, and then players like, I won't say any names, but some of the lower seeded teams, and then you can kind of
You can just say
compare.
Australia, William. I'm a tough guy. I can take it.
I wouldn't dream of saying that. I was thinking some weak teams like maybe Canada, England, for example.
Yeah.
You just
yeah,
hear.
yeah.
No, but it's nice to be able to hit like the comparison. So the commentators will say, "Oh, Mutt and Sniper maybe should have done this," and then they'll say maybe some more fundamental stuff in terms of what the lower seeded team could do.
Okay, we just saw a game of chicken in the lobby there. Kiki demanding that Matt starts the game as a 2v1 and Matt chickening out at the last minute.
He's too scared. He
Too
knows
scared.
that Kiki would have twice the coal, twice
That's
the
true.
James.
Yeah. Kiki
You
will
don't
go
wanna get-
beast mode.
Absolutely.
Full berserk. We've got Marco at the moment switching from Wi-Fi to Ethernet.
I think Marco's Ethernet is made out of spaghetti.
Yeah, I think that's racist. Actually, I'm gonna take back the part where I agreed with that and say actually that's racist. I won't stand for it.
It's okay. We'll just bleep it out in the recording.
That's gonna sound a lot better.
Yeah, Marco's Ethernet is just made out of beep. We'll
Okay.
forever leave it as a mystery for the viewers, except in this Discord channel right now.
We've got Marco back in the voice channel, so hopefully his internet is ready to go.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Really, it wouldn't be an IC cast without some technical difficulties, now would it?
Absolutely not. If only everyone knew how many times like some of the recordings have taken us.
Well,
We have one game that's on the YouTube that's like literally been casted 3 times.
Yep, that was the first Australia game, and I've casted it 3 times, and I ended up uploading it in 360p.
Ooh, man,
It's
that's
so
a
bad.
yikes.
It's so
That is a
bad.
yikes. Have you made sure your settings for this recording are, shall I say, sufficient?
Yeah, I ended up going for square aspect ratio. I went 50 by 50 pixels to keep the file size down.
Ooh, that should be lovely. I
That
can't
should
wait
be
to watch that on
nice.
my mobile.
It's on my digital
Can you-
watch.
Can you convert this whole video to a GIF so I can watch it in Discord?
I probably could. 20 by 20. Speed it up 500 times. Okay, we've
In
got
fact,
Marco.
actually, that's something we should say whilst we talk about it is, obviously, anyone who's watching this is pretty late to join the World Cup, but if you would like to join the Discord server in our community, maybe get involved in some games and some future tournaments, the Discord link will be in the description below. It is also available in the ICO lobby. Some great work from Steve, Clutchy Snatch and Grab.
Yeah, and we're a lot funnier than this normally.
Nah, speak for yourself, I'm always this bland.
Here we go. We are finally getting into it.
Finally get into the game.
First map is Tier. That's selected by Romania and Italy. What do you think, Will?
I think it's probably a good idea that they've done this, sort of isolating Dom and Matt.
Yeah, but
I think
also
it does
themselves.
massively depend on the early game.
Obviously, one of basically only 2, maybe 3 land maps in the pool. In a tournament that's been pretty dominated by Amphib so far.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of like Eroded Forts, and what else have we seen a lot of? Duos as well.
Okay, we have
Marco
got
going-
Marco sending hench north straight away. We've got Marco bottom left, Kiki bottom right, Dom top right, and Matt top left. Where are these henchmen going?
Presumably set up a fence straight away.
What is going on? What is the Pastor Master up to?
Marco has not made any henchmen at his lab.
He has... What's going on? Okay, the 3 henchmen. Kiki, that's a Kiki chamber? The Kiki
Is
chamber
this
is
a level
coming
1
out.
rush?
It couldn't be a level 1 rush. That's unheard of.
Marco has made no hench. Has he donated all of his coal to
Kiki's got
Kiki to
1
start off with?
rod. Here they come.
It is level 1.
That is 12 damage, 33 health. Oh my god. Okay, that does get outcompeted by henchmen, but there's no way Matt sees this coming.
Absolutely not. And he is kind of prepared. Marco needs to get the
Dom
fence
is
up between
Dom is
his rods
moving
straight
forward
away.
for a rush, but Kiki's got the fence. Oh, Kiki's
Oh,
got the
just
fence up.
on time as well. And Marco, Kiki arrives. Kiki has arrived.
Oh my
Hench
god.
punch is beginning.
Oh my god. Hench punching hench. Not focusing the creatures. This has worked. That's worked.
But
Oh
the
my god.
sandbeam's coming up. The sandbeam's coming up. Marco didn't get the fence down.
Correct.
So I think this probably is the play. Marco also doesn't have any henchman mining at all.
Matt has
This is all
gone
of that big
too.
play.
Matt has gone too, but he's going to get a water chamber in the back there. Has he got amphib? This is Tier.
Dom's got something going on in the south. It looks like a creature chamber. I think he's going to go.
Dom is fencing. Dom thinks Matt's dead.
Well, one of the things that Matt and Dom have discussed in the past is when one dies,
Matt's
then the other
dead.
player will fence and tech to 3 and mass range.
We just saw Matt deleting his Soundbeam tower so he can send the resources to Dominic. Oh, but what's this? The counter rush. Oh, Kiki, what are you going to do, my man?
Well, Matt's dead. Marco has 1 hench mining now. This is a bit too late. I don't think
Kiki
he's
is
able in a position to
ruffled. Kiki is definitely
Matt is
rumbled. He's
dead.
got to do something here. He's getting out ecoed furiously.
You say furiously, Dom's only just getting his 3rd roll up.
But he's got hench mining.
definitely
Kiki's got
committed to
nothing
this.
mining.
That's not true. He has 1 hench mining. What do you mean?
Marco's got 1 hench mining too.
2.
What is
You have
this
2 hench
game?
from Marco. This looks like it was an overcommitment. I'm certain that Marco donated all of his resources.
Yep,
a level
I'd
1
say so.
to Kiki.
I would say so, my man.
I don't think I like that. I think the correct play would have been
Here
build
they
some
come,
hench first so you can have an economy.
Well, you got to be fast with
They're
that
gonna see
level
the
1 rush.
fence.
Matt did hit level 2, I think.
This is going to give Dom time to build a sound beam or
Yeah.
continue like fencing.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to stall with fences. These things might die to brambles before they get through.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Oh,
Well,
he's
this is
through there.
interesting.
Oh, no, he's through. What are you doing? Why? He
I
actually
think
got
he's going to
through
go and try
there.
and save himself.
Ah,
I
no,
think he
too
has to
little, too
try and
late.
save himself.
He does, but he didn't manage to
Absolutely.
get any henchmen out of the base. So there's just... If he'd managed to get a henchman out, maybe set up a workshop somewhere else, but he just hasn't.
And these level 1s are just going to die to this range
Yeah, they're
very,
gone.
very quickly.
They're gone.
Dom is also in a position where he can just kill Marco as well. Marco's just going level 2, so I think Kiki donated all the elect.
Don't know. What a strat, though. That's the
That's
first level 1 rush I've ever seen in a tournament. And hey,
Huge overcommitment there.
huge overcommitment. It did its job of killing Matt, but then there was just nothing left in the tank.
Absolutely. I think had Marco or Kiki tried to expand, or I think certainly with Marco, if he'd been able to get some sort of economy going whilst Kiki was executing the level 1 rush, I think we could have seen perhaps maybe a tighter game.
Agreed. We didn't.
It's one of these things that they'll look at in the replay and see where they could have done something differently.
It turns out that you didn't need all those level 1 creatures. Like, you could have used maybe 3 or 4 less and spent those on henchmen for Marco, for example.
Yeah. Very
Oh,
early
boy.
attack there. There's almost no preparing for it. Marco sent all 3 hench right at the start of the game to go and build that creature chamber.
That's Dom hitting 3. Dom is not taking the foot off the accelerator, which is smart.
And there's Matt. No, there's Kiki dead. Sorry, that was Kiki dying.
Yeah.
And we're about to see Marco die too.
But fantastic. Great to see in a World Cup.
Interesting.
Hey man,
And that's the proof that it works.
you got to take off your hat to the strat.
Absolutely.
Marco,
not
a
giving
little
up,
bit
mate.
nervous.
He's gonna go hench punch. He's punching the henchman.
1 punch.
Do 20 damage. Oof.
Oh,
The
nearly
henchman
got him.
5 times multiplier at their own base.
By lab, yeah. I don't think it's 5 times though.
It might be. They just did 20 damage. That's the first game over there. That's interesting.
And a zesty game. I'm really glad we saw that. I love it.
That was an awesome game. I just saw the end there.
Hey Bchamp, did you see the beginning?
No, I did not. I just ended
Okay, well
my,
I won't spoil it for you for the replay. I'm just going to go interview the teams real quick to see how they feel after that.
All right.
Wow.
Romantically, how do you feel?
Oh my god, I'm satisfied.
God.
You got him. Hey, you got him.
Oh, we did get him, but what cost?
I think the cost is pretty apparent. Jesus Christ, it's so funny watching like the counterattack with Marco having one hench. Maybe a slight overcommitment on your part, especially when you probably could have killed Matt with like half as many level ones.
Maybe. I
But
wasn't
hey,
sure. I thought.
thanks for the fireworks. Thanks for keeping us entertained. As the losing team, you get to pick the next map. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking eroded duos.
Ooh,
Go for it,
Marco.
dude.
hell yeah.
Just go classic on this.
Yeah. All right. Okay, you guys get fired up. I'm gonna go talk to Scotland.
Steve.
Hey Matt, how you feel?
Fine. That was weird. Definitely caught me off guard.
You got
But-
trashed, buddy.
Level 1 rushes don't work at 2v2.
Yeah, well, look,
Especially not the way they went about it, where they really went fully all in.
they did. I know. I know. Marco appears to have sent basically 100% of his resources to Kiki, and then had nothing left.
That was pretty funny though.
I think it was great for the stream. Okay. Keep the chin up, buddy. You'll get him next time.
You want to say?
Okay, we're back.
That is great.
Joined the call with Romania-Italy to hear wailing.
Whaling? Isn't that
Wailing.
illegal in Europe?
Who knows what they do in Italy? What do you think pasta's made of? I don't know. Did you fill in B-Champ on what happened that game?
I did, yeah.
He did.
Yeah, so we saw
That
the
was-
Dragonfly Cheetah level 1 rush at last. The mythical Dragonfly Cheetah level 1 rush.
That was amazing.
I know Steve's been chatting about it. I think you've been labbing it out with Steve a fair bit.
I love the idea of level 1 rushes,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish that they were a little bit more viable. But it would just be a different aspect of gameplay. They still kind of do stuff. I think they're better in 2v2s, because you're able to, one person's able to tech up potentially while slowing the other team down.
Yeah,
But-
we didn't really see a too polished version of that from Romania-Italy. We saw Marco just donate all of his resources.
Yeah,
And then feel
unfortunately.
the wrath of Dom. Oh my god.
Because even like when we saw the Joseph level 1 rushes, those could do a little bit of, run some distraction, slow down the other team enough to get his partner.
I mean,
up and
they
running.
wobbled us for sure in the Australia, South Africa, Algeria game.
Or that was with France, Algeria, right?
Yes, sorry.
Three men-
South
three men
Africa,
together.
Algeria? What am I talking about? Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
That'd be nice.
What?
So this is the counter pick here. Sorry, we're just seeing in the chat talking about people moving to casting after they die. So
yes,
they can't
yes.
help their teammates, which is probably something we should have nailed down earlier on. Not technically
Yeah,
wrong.
well, that's something that I
Okay.
said that you have to agree as a team.
pretty
beforehand.
much. Yeah. We've just got Dom in team chat saying, I think I'll boom, which is about as far as the strategy meetings in Team Scotland go.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So I guess I didn't see the first game. What do we think that Kiki and Marco need to do for game 2 in order to win this one?
Kiki's got to go full beast mode. He is ruffled, man. He seems a bit shook up. I think he was looking for a gimmick to score an easy game off Scotland.
Yeah.
Obviously, the fear when you're facing Dom and Matt is very real. Both pretty legendary and unpredictable,
Yeah.
I'd say.
I would also say that Kiki's probably a little bit shooken up that he's unable to have his color.
True. It's all about
colour is
the
so
mind
huge in
games.
IC.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be a big thing that's going to be weighing on Kiki, and if he's unable to get past that visual cue, then it might cost him the game.
Just for the folks at home, Kiki normally plays in orange. And if you're used to playing in a certain colour for a really long time, it is damn hard to change.
I will add that it actually makes no impact to your gameplay. You just develop a sort of a muscle memory for looking at the minimap and seeing orange
yeah.
as your own color.
That's right.
That's all it is. There's no actual bonus or anything to a
Well,
certain
if
color.
I'm blue and I'm trying to find my creature chamber in my base, I'll see the blue one 10 times and mouse over it because I'll be like, oh no, I'm looking for the green one. Okay, Dom is scouting. We've talked about scouting before in this tournament. This is just this is the traditional way. This is how you're supposed to do it. Dom's gonna theoretically make decisions based on what he sees here. He sees the 2 rods, he sees the 1 rod. He's probably not
Should
too
be
worried.
checking the expansions though.
Oh, he is. He's getting out there now.
Looks like Matt going around with another henchman as well. Possibly to build something sneaky. Looks like he is. Place a water chamber.
There he goes. Oh shoot, I think I know what's coming here. Okay, these guys are going to be in a lot of trouble. Kiki going level 2, and Kiki getting up a chamber. Good man. We're seeing
So
players...
Matt is already level 2. Kiki's going to be next, then probably Dom, then Marco, I think.
Matt's smashing a quick level 2. Well, yeah, not that quick, really.
Oh,
Yeah, here's the boys. Warts and
Oh. I love these. These are going to come out quick and do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. This is where it's at.
Marco on the retreat. Oh, wow. These are coming out in numbers. Is there anything they can even do about this?
I don't know.
There's so many. Oh
Dom
my god,
says,
sending in 3.
Dom says nice in ally chat. Okay, starting to carve through. You got to...
Sending in 3 melee units isn't going to be enough. I think he should have saved up for more.
No, they're doing okay, man. Because they have so much
health.
health.
They are doing okay.
Yeah, that has been repelled, but there's not much they can do against these water chambers. Yeah, Matt was... Matt having them all on land like that was unfortunate. He could have done a fair bit of damage from the water.
Yeah, especially you can attack the henchmen with your ranged attack from the water.
That's right.
And you can stop them from mining completely. Wow.
But that actually didn't interrupt mining all that much.
Yeah, Kiki's doing fine. Kiki's expanded to the island, Western Island.
I happen to know that that's a strat Matt has been planning on using. And I think that was kind of his primary ace. Let's see how many
Dominic going level 3.
Kiki on the attack, love it. Oh, we shouldn't have done that though.
Uh-oh.
Dom pinging. Oh, sorry, no, Matt pinging. They're in voice chat, but apparently they don't use it. Laconic folks, these Scots. Okay. Kiki's kind of doing amazing.
Yeah, Kiki's doing really awesome. Kiki now going 3.
Kiki's in charge. Matt sent so many hench off mining there. Dom going 3. Yeah.
Kiki will be next to 3, I believe.
Dom's still not going for that island. It's kind of interesting. Marco with a henchman, I don't know what he's doing. He's on the geyser hunt again.
He's looking for his geyser? Yeah, they found it there. And Kiki not getting advanced structures yet? Doesn't look like he has a clinic up.
Doesn't have it now.
Kiki has got... That is ground-based. No.
We're going to have to see a gyro, right? If he's going to make use of these units?
No, I think he's just going to use them as defense.
There's Kiki at 3.
That's scary.
Dom with bull tuners.
Ooh,
so
those
Dom,
are
one of the
scary.
things that Dom likes to do is take the islands late when he's hit level 3.
Oh, Matt is going to just run into a wall here. Oh, the lemming eel's just not working out. But this is going to be... This is a hammer from Dom now. Youch.
Yeah, those are going to do a lot of damage.
Oh
Kiki now level 3. I think we need to see some soundbeam towers
we've
come
got
up.
The Oot Boosters coming out. Yep, soundbeam
just something from Marco going down in mid.
Absolutely,
this could do
good
damage.
pick.
There's
nothing going... Don't do it! Don't...
Oh!
They've been waylaid. Okay, well, you know what? That interrupts the reinforcements, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. Oh, Kiki can probably get on top of this with Defender's advantage. Meanwhile, Team Scotland is taking the right island. So they're starting to get onto their feet economically. Matt going 3. Hey, Will, is Marco going 3 at all?
Not yet.
Okay. He's probably
Kiki, is Kiki going 4?
I think Marco's most focused
on...
Kiki's
in trouble at his island.
Yeah, that island's gone.
I thought he was going to be able to take it.
That chamber, I did as well.
The synergy from Horns and Pack Hunter is going to be just a huge benefit.
especially against Oogs and the Lioness Garfish, both of which are very high defense.
No,
units.
Oog is
Yeah.
not high defense.
No.
Um,
You think it would be because of the deflect, but it's
yeah,
not.
it's the lowest defense deflect sort.
Well, regardless, they're going to be very effective against the Lioness Garfish. 43 defense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If they frenzy, they turn to glass almost.
Yeah, they do. That's unfortunate given the state of the bull meta at the moment. You see so many bulls at level 3, so it's a little questionable to bring out high defense. Or
Yeah, yeah.
Kiki and Marco not going to be feeling great about this. But Tape Alien's not a bad pick.
Gosh, and the left island completely decimated now.
Yep, it's gone. Although, good pressure on right island.
Yeah, but it's being repelled just
Unfortunately,
very
Dom's
easily.
still on top. But you know what? These guys have got their mid expos. If they apply
Is
some
anyone
pressure...
going for?
It was absolutely worth.
Yeah,
to
Marco's
attack
going
that East
forward.
Island, though.
Marco's going for? Ooh, that could be a big one.
Oh my god, Matt. Matt
Dom-
Oh,
betrayed
Dom's
his
almost.
heritage.
Dom's almost for.
Oh, and Dom's going around the side. Oh man, that's so scary. Dude, they turned this around in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I would like to see Matt utilize his forward water chamber a little bit here. He could exert some pressure on this middle expansion quite easily.
For sure.
Or
Yeah,
he
I
can go
think
straight round.
He
to
might
go
have
and
forgotten
raise.
about it, honestly.
Marco's going to spot it now, though.
Ooh. There's that single bull
Kiki.
tuner.
Do some damage here.
Yeah, Marco's getting his water chamber up.
Oh no, Dom has
Oh.
got the Hippo ball rolling. There is Hippo range coming in now. One of the main
Oh
features
my
of this tournament has,
goodness.
of course, been Hippo range.
Kiki only
Yeah.
just now going 4. Marco hitting 4. They're still not really any worse off Romania Italy economically. They have a lot of land. They have the center expos, which Scotland has not taken. But this attack is ill-fated. Just targeting chambers there. You really need those troops at home at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that attack down south.
It's just
Yeah.
not
Needs
doing
to
the
see these
damage it needs to
comedians put a
do.
reinforcement. I don't think there's much that Kiki and Marco can do to defend against this Hippo range and Python spiders in mid.
Yeah, the Python spider should really be matching up against these tapirs if they're, to
Correct.
protect the immunity.
Um,
But they're matching up.
Dom
Or the
is-
tapirs matching up against these hippos.
Dom is guys are sniping in the middle. But by the way, look at these guys attack. These anaconda hippos, fantastic. Beautiful little critters. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to make the difference here. Yeah,
Ouch, yeah, it looks like...
Dom is
Dom is
continuously
wreaking havoc.
harassing as well.
Oh, it looked so good for Romania Italy there at the beginning.
Yeah, but this pressure from Scotland is relentless.
Yeah,
And of course,
oh,
Dominic
wow.
with the boom. Absolutely amazing, getting that fast 3 and taking full advantage.
That classic Dom quote. I think I'm going to boom. Hitting hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but what are you going to do against these level 4s, man?
Not even the level 4s, the Python spiders as well are obviously a very high power level 3 range unit, so they're very effective still at this point in the game when neither Kiki is not a level 4 and Marco's units are just not able to match up well versus the range of Matt and Dom, I should say.
Yeah, and they're calling it now, and fair enough. There's just nothing they can do.
No.
Wow, so Romania Italy goes out in style. Another quick game. That's 15 minutes, and everyone's at 4. That's good.
Is Kiki at level 4?
He was going 4. I'm not sure if he hit it. Dom gone 5.
that's-
Wow, and he's done it comfortably in the end. I really thought he was on the back foot, but you know what?
Oh, Kiki's dropped the smiley face.
Oh,
That is very cute.
good on him. That's how Romania Italy likes to operate.
Horse killer whales from Dom.
Yeah, they're pretty
Interesting.
cute. They're very speedy. That's what's really
And
important.
that's the game.
That's the game, and that's the set. 2-0 to Scotland.
Dom absolutely wiping the floor on
Oh
scores.
my god, look at that. Wow, after a shaky early rush from Matt, it all came together thanks to Dom. What a great boom. It's very sad to see Romania-Italy out of the tournament. A lot of character in that team, but I think there's a lot of spice in Scotland as well. And I think they're one of the few teams who we might well expect to see unseat England in the
And
losers bracket.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah, the
They have a
Switzerland
real shot at it.
Switzerland-Scotland matchup would be really cool.
Oh, I would love to see that for sure.
Yeah. All right. Dom is in the
everyone?
voice chat. Hey, Matt, how'd that level 2 rush go, buddy?
Yeah, it was good. It was good enough. I mean, it was kind of meh. I wish I'd microed better, but it was good enough. It did
Yeah,
what we wanted.
we didn't think, like, Kiki only had 3 units. We did not think he'd be able to turn it around, but he just did.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely let my units die to frogs too much, and I couldn't use digging, which is something that I didn't do.
That's true. You could have used digging. How were you guys feeling around about level 3? Kiki had the West Island. You guys were still trapped in base.
Oh, we were. I mean, I was pretty sure we were just gonna take it back. I mean, Dom had a billion units just moving over there, and I was just like, yeah, that's golden. I'm just because that was about the time my West Island Expo got killed, so I just sent henchmen to that island as it was dying, and I was just like, yeah, okay.
All right, there you go. Okay, so pretty.
I don't know. I had a lot of faith in Dom because we basically went into the game and was like, I'm gonna try a cheese thing, and he was like, I think I'll boom.
Yeah, we saw. I actually managed to catch that in the recording. It was pretty good. All right, hey, congratulations, guys! That was a great win. Ended up being a pretty dominant showing, all things considered.
Yeah.
All right, let me go.
Your next opponent, Scotland, will be the winner of Canada, England versus the winner of France and Australia. So you can see any of the teams.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
boy.
excited to see who it is.
The Australia-France game coming out soon.
I have my suspicions about who it will be.
Look,
Don't really
you.
want to-
Listen, this is my recording. I will censor you.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Romania-Italy. Oh, no, I won't.
We're here.
They're right
We
here.
are already here.
Hey, you
Yeah,
guys.
we heard everything.
How does it feel?
How could you, Will?
Um,
Feels good, honestly.
hey,
I'm very pleased with what we did.
I thought you guys did
We
really
did
well game
everything we
2.
could.
I think you did a great job game 2. You beat that rush.
Cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not very much a rush.
Kiki,
Yeah, I mean, I realized like a little while in that it was just not gonna work, so I just like rallied my units to the other island, which I knew Kiki was setting up, so start on there.
So challenging to
Kiki,
pull
what's
off a
with
water rush.
what's with the dual level 3 melees, Kiki?
Well, one is for deflect and the other is for raiding.
There you go. And you can bring that in this tournament. You really can. Like, conventional wisdom says don't do it, but you can. Because who's going 5 except for Dom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Joseph.
And
You
Joseph.
cannot forget Joseph.
Could never forget Joseph. Well,
Yeah, the Dom really was untouched that game too, and
Yeah.
game 1 actually. Dom was untouched this
Yeah.
entire match.
Yeah, I respect the hustle, but Dom really has been kind of slinging me on his back. But I
Dom-
mean, I feel like he's had the opportunity to, which is nice.
one of these days, someone's going to attack Dom. We're going to find out he's made of glass. But not this tournament. Romania, Italy, very sad to see you go. Thanks for bringing so much colour to the World Cup.
I really did enjoy the game 1. I thought it was very funny.
That's interesting, yeah.
He says that, but I joined the call and he was crying real tears.
I mean, they were tears of laughter, though. I promise.
The laughter tears.
The real
and the sad
funny
clap.
bit is that we could have pulled off that game 1 with made pretty major.
Well,
Like
am
Marco
I
having
I
zero
learned a
henching.
lot from watching the replay.
am I right in
Okay.
am I right in saying that you only decided to try the strat like 10 minutes before the game?
Yeah, when Matt and Dom
Yes.
hosted the game, we were in a match with Expert AI and we were trying it out, see how it works.
And how'd that go? Win or lose?
It was a win, even though the Expert AI turned it around on us after we killed his ally, but we expected.
Right, so
bonus this
it was a win with a capital L, I guess you'd say. But anyway,
Yeah, and in that scenario, Marco's henchman didn't die either. Just go back to mining. We didn't account for that.
well, it was a great strat. I was really excited to see that. Very hype stuff. And it's now up to Team Scotland to carry the torch and try some fun shit in
Yeah.
their next game.
I'll try and come up with something, but I don't know if it'll be anything as crazy and like as that.
Cook it up in the labs, mate. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to all the players for playing. Thanks to Will for joining me on the couch.
Thank you.
And also to B-Champ. Any final words, guys?
No, great game, and good luck to Scotland in their next game.
Stay tuned to the channel to see more videos coming soon, I guess.
Yeah, Australia, France soon. It's coming.
Eventually it's coming.
All right.
And hopefully you won't be too tired at midnight.
Yeah, well, it's 2:40 a.m. now. It's all right. See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.